Have you lost friends along the way? Have you lost more friends in the last few years, maybe than you have prior? Maybe some of them are lifetime friends. Are you maybe meeting new people that you're more aligned with? It's all part of the spiritual awakening process. Thanks, everybody. I'm Lance Jaynes, and I want to talk about that today. So one of the things, and I've talked about it some in the past, and I've had some really good friends, some of which I've known for my whole life, that had kind of fallen away. Not like, I've still got some that we lose touch with. That happens naturally. Kids different age, move in different cities, interests change, but they're still out there. They're still good friends. But there's some that have just, some friendships that were really close and good that just kind of fell apart. And, I questioned myself at the time, and I felt guilty about it and sad about it. It's tough to lose people that are important to you. And, I even reached out and wrote letters, and what I've learned is this is necessary, and this is part of that spiritual awakening process. It's unavoidable. We change, and as we evolve, as we wake up, as we tune in more and go through the spiritual awakening process, we're naturally going to lose some people along the way, and we're also going to upgrade in a way. And I want to talk a little bit more about that. So, and looking back, some of the people that I lost along the way, while it was hurtful and sad at the time, looking back on it, it's a good thing. And I still love them as people. If they ever got in touch, I would take their call. It wasn't like F off or anything. I still love them for who they are, but they're just not my life anymore. But I can also look back and see that there were problems in some of those relationships. Some of them were really low vibrational people. And I think as we awaken, that energy just doesn't jive anymore. And these things fell apart over nothing. It was really silly things. Like, one was a nonverbal communication with somebody I knew my whole life over a misunderstanding of something. And I think there was more resentment and buried feelings from things in the past. But long and short of it, looking back, he wasn't the best influence. He wasn't the best for me to be around. And I had another that I was really relying on to help me do things. And I would get pissy if he didn't keep his word, and he relied on me for things. Looking back on it, there was a lot of dishonesty in it. There was a lot of expectation on my part, and he wasn't being very honest with me. And, it's just the way that life goes sometimes. And we have to learn to be at peace with that. So when you have these friends, it's not going to be easy when you lose people, but you have to let them go in order for you to continue to ascend. And here's the good part. I have upgraded friends in a magical way. And it's happened because I've been doing what I love. I reconnected with one guy who's going to come on my podcast Thursday. Gotta see him. It's some of the best energy. I had known him in high school, but we weren't really friends then. And I've really got to be good friends with a guy. He's the one that's got me saying best day ever. Like, that's his mantra. And just a good energy guy. Somebody that's successful in building what they want to do. I tell you what, I'm upgrading. You know what? I've also learned that these new friends, and he led me to another, and that one led me to another. And then another guy just locally had done some work at my house, and just a great guy. Here's the beautiful thing. I'm surrounding myself with new friends that are more aligned with me. They're people that I can look up to. They've been through crap. I've been in the struggle, and that's part of your awakening process too. But these guys, I can look up to them. I can see, hey, he struggled too. He's been through what I've been through, and look what he's doing now. Not only that, these people do what they love for a living. They love their lives every day. And that's something that I don't have right now. That's why I make videos. I love doing this. I love doing podcasts. But I need to find something that I can plug into. And I know that by surrounding myself with better people that are successful, that have struggled, that have gone through everything that I've gone through and overcome it, it gives me hope. It gives me purpose. It gives me people to look up to. And when you surround yourself with better people, your life will improve. That's a fact. And they say, be careful what the company you keep, and the friends in your life that are they bringing you down or lifting you up? And sometimes we just have to be really honest and evaluate that. Do you have friends that maybe they drink too much or have low vibrational energy or complain? That's another one. People that love to complain and bitch and moan, and every time you're around them, you're just like, eh. Maybe they're griping about the news or this or that. Sometimes you got to let those friendships go, and it doesn't mean you have to like call someone and say, "Screw you, don't ever contact me again." It's just you just have to learn and grow. And if you have someone that's holding you back, that's vibrating at a lower level, engaging in unhealthy things, complaining, being negative, if you're around them and you feel worse, if you dread being around them, or maybe you see they're calling you, you're like, ugh, let that go to voicemail. That's a sign. You don't have to, like I said, just start to move away from people that are negative influences in your life, and start to gravitate and be open to people that you can look up to, that are where you want to be. Surround yourself with people that have been where you've been and have overcome it. That's a huge way to grow, and it's a great lesson I'm learning, and I'm so grateful. I'm grateful for the friends I even lost. They served a role at a certain time in my life, but as I've awakened, man, it's great to have guys that I can look up to, that are good guys, that, you know, make good decisions and are successful and do what they love to do. The more you surround yourself with people you want to be like, the more you will be like them. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Have the best day ever. Damn, it's hot here. It's like 110 heat index, but I like being outside. Thanks everybody. Have an awesome day and the best day ever.